Hello and welcome to LSPDFR. We're currently on our way to a call regarding somebody holding a knife down in the subway tunnels. According to the caller, somebody's just walking around with a knife, and we're gonna kind of see why they're walking around with a knife for no reason. We already have a few more units on their way there as well, but we're gonna try to get there as quick as we can. Okay, so now we're here. We're gonna go ahead and start looking for her. She might actually be upstairs, but I'm gonna go ahead and call for some backup just in case. Robert 85 Dispatch requesting backup, code 2.
Backup needed in, Strawberry.
So now backup's on the way. I don't see her, so I'm gonna go ahead and park my car here and start looking around on foot, see if I can find this person. Backup's on the way and they're already here, so they're gonna help me. So pretty much there's a parking lot right across the way here. I'm just gonna park my car there. I'm gonna get out on foot and then I'm gonna begin looking for this person, apparently with the knife. I assume they're gonna be holding the knife when I find them, so it'll be a little bit easier to find. Okay, let's go and start searching the area for the person with the knife. That guy's running away right there. Is that her? Yeah, she's got a knife. That's her right there. Hey, police! Stop! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Robert 85, shots fired, shots fired. Stop! No, 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 don't come towards me! Robert 85, one down, requesting EMS, shots fired. Jesus, dude. I shot her like 7 times and she came right towards me. Oh my lord. Backup's here. I'm going in. I'm going in. I got the knife. Jesus. Oh my lord. I wasn't expecting that. I shot her like 7 times, and she continued to come towards me. I mean, I'm surprised that she stayed up that long. She must be on like methamphetamine, PCP, cocaine, something like that, because I don't know what kind of person in their right mind can get shot 7 times and then continue to come towards me. So now I'm just gonna wait for EMS. We're gonna go ahead and start compressions here, and then we're gonna wait for EMS to get here, so that way they can try to revive her. But I don't think she's gonna make it, just based on how many times I shot her. EMS are here. They're gonna try to help her out the best they can. So I just came down and saw somebody running away, and then I saw her with the knife. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go get her. And I tried telling her to drop the knife, and I tried using the takedown emote to get her to drop the knife. However, she just didn't do it. So I had to shoot her, and I shot her quite a bunch. So pretty much after medics help her out, I'm gonna call for a supervisor and see what he can do. It looks like she's gonna be fine, just based on the animation. Yeah, she's sitting up right now. I don't know how she's sitting up, but I have a feeling the medics are gonna take her away on the stretcher. Yeah, there it is. And then they're gonna go all the way up those stairs with it to the ambulance, because they parked up there. But she's gonna be in custody after that for the obviously charging at me with a knife. But hopefully she recovers in hospital pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and call a supervisor and talk to him and see what I need to do about getting this code forward and cleaned up. Okay, so I just spoke to my supervisor, and he pretty much let me go. He understood the situation. They took photos, stuff like that. CSI's there. I'm gonna have to go back to the station and make a report. So pretty much what's gonna happen from here is the person in jail there survived. You can see there, they survived. She just got shot multiple times by me. So they're gonna go ahead and take her into custody at the prison, or at the hospital there. And I'm gonna have to file the arrest report on it still. But other than that, all's good. No officer got hurt. or anything like that. She almost hit me with the knife, but you can see there I did some sort of judo move and hit her in the head with my weapon, but she survived it, so all is good. Have no idea why she was attacking anyone with the knife. It just seemed to be random, but it is what it is, and we're just gonna be back on patrol. So right now we're on our way to a suspicious person call. According to the call, a neighbor called and complained that there was somebody else trespassing on their neighbor's property. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out, see what's going on there.
This traffic is just outlandish.
Okay, we're pulling up to the property now. So here it is. They got a nice long driveway. I'm pretty impressed with it, but we're gonna go ahead and get out and see what we can do. Robert 85, I'm gonna be on scene 1116 of the suspicious person call.
Fucking this guy to get a job.
Okay, so we're here. Dispatch heard me just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and go up to these guys and see what's going on. I don't know if these guys are the trespassers or if it's somebody else, because my population density is all the way at the highest setting. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to talk with everyone. I'm gonna guess it's the person by the door there. He has a crowbar. Robert 85 requesting backup for 1 times with the crowbar.
Assistance required in.
We're gonna go ahead and see what's up here. Hey man, LAPD, can you drop the crowbar, please? I would appreciate it. Are you serious? Hey,
On the run.
dude, stop running, dude. You're gonna get tased. Stop. Dude, you're about to get tased. Stop running. Stop running. Stop! I told you, you dumb. I told you were gonna get tased. Now get up. Put your hands in the air, drop the crowbar on the floor. Go ahead. I'm gonna go in, you got me? Are you serious, man? Why'd you try running from me? You know what? Now you're going to jail. You were breaking and entering in that house. Now you're going to jail for it. I would have given you a citation. But guess what? You just earned yourself some jail time, buddy. All right, let's go over here to my car. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pat him down and see what he actually has on him. See what's going on here regarding that. What are we gonna find? He has a flashlight and a condom. It's a little bit concerning, the fact he has a condom and he's trying to break into the residence. But, oh well. Next thing we're gonna do is ask him a few questions. The first thing I'm gonna ask him is, what are you doing here? Or what are you doing? He says, why do you care? Well, I care because you broke into somebody's house, my man. Or you about broke into somebody's house. I mean, you had the crowbar and you have a condom on you, so that's a little bit, you know, a little bit concerning for me. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tell him that he's under arrest for the breaking and entering. He says, lay the charges on me. Well, you're being charged with obstruction for now because that was the fact he ran from me. But we might have an additional charge on you for the actual trespassing as well as the breaking and entering that you're attempting to do with the crowbar there. So you're actually getting charged with quite a few things, but I'm going to go ahead and read you your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be against court of law. You do have the right to have an attorney present before any questioning takes place. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of California. And he went ahead and said, who can afford an attorney during this pandemic? I get it, I agree with you, but the state of California will provide you an attorney, just so you're aware if you can't afford it. Okay, I'm going to ask him if he understands his rights that I've read him today. He says, I understand them, but I don't like them. Well, you know, it's okay, I don't like them either. Alrighty, I'm going to ask him, why'd you run from me? I was so scared and I thought I could get away. Man, I was behind you the entire time. Oh, well. So that's pretty much all I have to ask him. And since I'm done questioning him, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab him and put him in the back of my car. once we put him in the car. Apparently the game doesn't want the crowbar to be removed from his hands. That's okay, because I already did search him. But once we get back in the vehicle, go ahead and back it up here. So we're going to go ahead and look him up on the computer real quick. Jake Carter. This is him. He actually lives in Vespucci, so he lives down there. Valid driver's license, no warrants, and he has a squeaky clean record, so he just made a huge mistake by trying to break into that house over here. But we're going to create a arrest report for him. The first thing I'm going to charge him with, if I can find it, is the destruction of private property for actually using the crowbar on the door there inside of the house. Additionally, we're going to go ahead and charge him with attempting to flee and elude on foot for actually trying to run away from us. But after that, we're going to go ahead and submit the charges here, and it has a pending court case out. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take him to jail. 2 misdemeanor charges there. Since he did try to run from us, I am going to go ahead and take him to jail. If he would have just stayed there and accepted the fact that we caught him, then I would have cited and released him. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and go down to the station, go and start the process of booking him, and then I'll be back on patrol. So right now we're on our way to a welfare check call. The caller is actually an employer, and he's saying that the employee, the person he's calling about, he's concerned about him because he was making, I guess, suicidal remarks, and he hasn't shown up for 2 days, so we're just going to go ahead and go there and make sure this guy's okay, and talk with him, see if he needs any resources or stuff like that, and see why he's not going to work. Okay, so here we are. I'll assume this is his house right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and park my car here and then see what I can find. Robert 8-5, I'm going to be 10-6 on scene.
Roger, Robert 85.
Alrighty. Take a look here. This is his front door, so I'll go ahead and knock on it, see if anyone's here. LAPD. I didn't get a response from the front door, so I'm gonna go ahead and start checking back here in the backyard here. Hopefully he's not inside the house, like laying on the ground or anything like that. Hopefully he is back here. Oh, there's a guy right there. Maybe that's him. I don't see anyone else around. Hey sir, how you doing? Deputy Dean with the LAPD. He says, "Good day, officer. Might I ask what you're doing at my house?" "We received a call from your boss. He informed us that you've been showing many warning signs of depression and missed work the last 2 days, and he's worried about you." He says, "That doesn't really make any sense. I'm taking leave time to get therapy right now. That's why I haven't been at work. Why doesn't my boss know that he's the one who recommended that I do that?" "Did you actually file for leave, or did you simply not show up for work? Because there is a difference." He says, "Well, I figured he would just know why, but I now see how not showing up without context might seem bad." He'd say, "Don't worry about it. We'll just let him know. I'm sure he'll be glad to know that you're okay in taking his advice. Just remember to do the actual paperwork next time." He says, "For sure, but hopefully there won't be a next time." Okay, sir. I hope so. I hope the therapy goes well. Hang in there, bud, and stay safe. Okay. Have a good rest of your day, sir. So pretty much, he's just grilling some meats. He's grilling some, like, hamburgers and hot dogs, and he's actually taken leave off of work. So we just had a nice little conversation with him. He didn't actually file the paperwork, to initiate a leave from work, so his boss thought that he just wasn't showing up to work, that he was just stuck at home. So obviously he could have considered that things might happen to him. But I'm glad he's getting some therapy, and I'm glad that ended well. But that is going to be it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let him know that he's safe, or let dispatch know that this guy's safe, and then I'm gonna be back on duty.